From the 700 WLW Newsroom, here's Brian Combs.
Big stories you're talking about in the big one today. The search goes on for a missing boater in Claremont County. Police aren't sure what happened to this man who was in his mid-60s from the Hillsborough area. They say the fisherman may have went as late last night to put his boat in the water at the Shiloh boat ramp. They found the pickup truck that he uses still running in the lot, and the boat was found a couple of miles away at Meldal Dam. There's no sign of the fisherman. Crews have been in the water today searching. Our Bill Reinhardt's been out there. You can see video and more photos, get more information at our local news page here at 700WLW.com. Trying to make I-75 more safe as you cross the Ohio River between Cincinnati and Covington. There's a meeting at Cincinnati City Hall this afternoon. They're going to talk about ways to protect people who may break down on the interstate. Last month we had the case of the man whose car broke down, ran out of gas. He was hit and knocked into the water by a van there. There are no emergency lanes, really nowhere to go to get out of the way. And it looks like it's going to be at least 10 years before that bridge is replaced and made more safe. So today at City Hall, talking about ways to maybe speed up the replacement project, or at least in the short term, find ways to make it more safe for the thousands of cars that use that bridge every day. Cincinnati restaurant owner Jeff Ruby breaking ground today on expansion plans for the Precinct. His original restaurant in Columbia, Tusculum, going to be expanded by Christmas of this year. Ruby says he's adding a tavern part to the building. Says it'll be built in the same historic style of the current building, which was really an old police precinct house. Lakota School Board meeting tonight. Talk about putting a tax levy on the ballot in November. Last November, they went to voters for more money, but the tax levy request was rejected by about 2,500 votes. Looks like the district is poised to try again to get some more money to deal with a growing budget deficit. Meeting is 6:30 tonight at the Board of Education. Smog alert continues for the tri-state once again. People with respiratory trouble being advised to stay indoors because of the outdoor air pollution. People are also being asked to conserve electricity today, reduce driving so that they don't have to put as much more pollution into the air. 700 WLW Reds update. Reds in Milwaukee now. They salvaged one game of the St. Louis series last night, even though they blew an 8-run lead. Reds have 4 games with the Brewers before the All-Star break, and it looks like there could be changes coming to the Reds roster. There is word from Enquirer beat reporter John Fay that the Reds have reserved a hotel room in Milwaukee for Zach Cozart. He is the star shortstop from Louisville who may be called up to make his major league debut tonight. Also, Dontrell Willis, the left-handed pitcher who was once a big star in the National League, was taken back from a start last night in Louisville, held back possibly to start one of these games in Milwaukee. As soon as we get more information, we'll bring it to you.